two amazing actors in the building, man. This guy is a actor, model, singer, screenplay writer, and all-around good dude. And this lady is a talented actress, award nominee, and an amazing speaker. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Tyrese, Gibson, and Naomie. Hey! Yeah. Stars of the new movie Black and Blue, which is in theaters now, man. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
So let's get down to the bottom of it, man. Police tensions amongst, the people and the perception of police is at a crazy rate right now. A movie like this is coming on like right around a good time where it shows, hey, good cops going up against bad cops and trying to make a difference. What attracted y'all to the project?
I love that you say that, actually, that it's good cops against bad cops, because it's not some people have kind of thought that it's an anti-cop movie.
That's the controversy,
and
right?
it's not at all. Actually, you know what? Every cop has the potential to be our hero, in the same way that Alicia, the lead of the movie, is our hero, because they are there to serve and protect the communities. And so much of that has been diverted, and instead they've become our local villains, really, because they're using excessive force. But that ultimately is not what the police are there for, and that's what we're showing, the potential of what they can be.
Yeah.
And,
well, I think for me, I had too many reasons to do this movie, but I think we living in a temperature right now where people are confused with what a snitch is versus a whistleblower. Tekashi 6ix9ine is snitching.
Right.
He's in something, doing something, a part of something, got way in over his head. He's looking at movies like Straight Outta Compton and think he want to just, well, that's who I want to be, and he go do it. Get caught, it's nasty, it's sloppy, and he want to take everybody down with him. That's snitching. Mm-hmm. When you're a whistleblower, which is what Naomie Harris is in this movie, conceptually, they take an oath to serve the public. They take an oath to do right by the community, to protect and serve. And if you see something, say something. So we all focused on Eric Garner, the fact that he got choked, the fact that at a certain point the officer who choked him got reprimanded. But what about the 15 officers that were standing there to witness the same choking, and how they never spoke out, how they never turned in their body cam footage that they all have. So when she captures a triple murder on her body cam, and she's a police officer, people from her own police force are on a mission to kill her throughout the movie. That, we can't even believe Hollywood said yes to this movie.
Yeah.
That's why it's gotta win.
Right.
They want y'all to focus on 200 years ago, slaves, and when we were, I got it. Movies like this are so in your face, have you on the edge of your seat. It speaks to what we're living in Trump's America.
And the other side of the coin, too, is the relationship between the community and police officers.
Absolutely.
Particularly the black ones, because you have a lot of people within certain communities that feel like if you're a black officer, you sold out. You with them. You're not with us.
Yeah.
And y'all did a great job of painting that picture as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's one of the really tense things when you're watching the movie, because not only is Alicia rejected by the police force, because obviously she has the footage, but also she's rejected by the community that she grew up in. And so she actually is completely alone trying to do the right thing until she meets Mr. Mouse. And then she has one person on her side.
So this almost sounds like art imitating life. This is like a real...
Oh, yeah,
today.
it's real. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
I mean, everything that happened in Dallas recently.
I was just going to say that.
Right?
Like
So
the
Mrs.
Dallas
Jefferson,
Yeah.
we're living it every day. It's really sad that it feels to me like if we leave this interview, just think about this for a second. Am I becoming desensitized to what's actually happening because it's happening so often?
Absolutely.
At a certain point, I'm 40. I can't speak to everybody else's age, but at a certain point, when something crazy used to happen, it used to hit us all. It used to hit us like September 11th. If September 11th were to happen, it'd still be a big deal, but you would notice that it would happen, and then people would just kind of move on because there's something else crazier and crazier and crazier. Rest in peace to all the people in September 11th, obviously, but we are just living in some crazy times, man. I mean, and we would also assume, like, everybody in this room got all these cameras. Oh, it's a lot of cameras in here. Man, y'all really-
Y'all very important.
budget is real, right? But you would assume with the amount of cameras that we have now on every cell phone, every corner, every car, we got GoPros on helmets.
Hello.
It's cameras everywhere. You can't go to somebody's door without ring motion
right.
sensor. Hey, who is that, man? What's going on? I see you at the door. You good, though? Yeah, I see you. Try something. That's my box right there, bruh. Don't walk away.
Right.
It ain't stop people from stealing boxes.
At all. You know, there's no fear, and you're right. A lot of people are desensitized.
It's crazy.
Even when you look at
True.
school shootings or just mass shootings as a whole, it used to dominate the news cycle for a week. If it happens on Monday, we moved on to something else by Wednesday.
Bruh,
Right.
people are in Target picking up kids, and they walking aisle by aisle with their face out. I know I'm being filmed, and I'm here to take a kid. It's crazy right now. So everything about this movie speaks to what we are living as blacks and Latinos in Trump's America.
Well, Tyrese, with that being said, not getting all into too much in it with the Dallas situation, do you think that guy that testified was murdered because he testified?
Absolutely. 100%.
With the Amber Geiger thing.
Yeah, the guy who tell
100%.
and it seems like that
And they will
situation
never,
plays out like
ever
something
get to
black
the
and blue.
bottom of
They
what
won't.
actually happened to
They
him
won't.
because he was the one person willing to speak out.
Because I heard he did not want to testify.
He didn't. But then they say he was a drug dealer. That was a drug
Yeah,
dealer.
yeah, of course they're going to try to make it like he was such a bad person. He had
Because
previous-
guess what? If the police goes to the station and put whatever they want to put in the report, then that's what the public's
That's
going to
what
run
it
with.
is.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now, not only is this movie hard hitting, but it's also a fun ride as well. You know what I'm saying? One of those movies where you pump your fist, you're cheering
Did you
on.
yell at the screen?
He said he did.
In my own way. In my own way. It's like, yo, come on, bro. Let's go, Luke Cage. Let's go. Let's go, Luke Cage. And it was also a delight to see Michael Colton in there.
I yelled a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It was a moment.
I'm glad it wouldn't be removed. But, you know, I was excited to see how everything played out. Now, with a movie like this being so tense, but fun at the same time, what did y'all do to keep it light on the set? Who made people laugh the most?
Dion.
Probably our director.
Yeah, our
Well,
director.
yeah, our director. But I think, you know, Dion is a genius. He's brilliant. 15 years just waiting for his shot. He's the little engine that could. He's the dude been sitting on the bench with all this talent, just waiting for the coach to turn around and say, get in there.
Right.
You had Jordan sitting on the bench this whole time. He's in the game. He's killing. He just did The Intruder. And now this is his second movie in 1 year. He
Okay.
knew how vulnerable this movie was for us. We shot it in New Orleans, of all places,
Oh.
And y'all stayed in New Orleans the whole time?
the entire time.
Oh, wow.
That's what's up.
We arrived a few weeks before we started filming just to really get into that place. And Dion brought us down into this thing and kept us in this place. And this is an Oscar-nominated actress. I've been on a lot of sets, had the blessing of being eye to eye with some heavy ones. She's really sweet. She's wearing sky blue. Hi, how are you? Naomie on a movie set, bruh, is so real. Very friendly still. But I'm not here to play no games with nobody. The moment that dude says,
Action.
quiet on the set, action,
That's it.
it's like Evander Holyfield or Mike Tyson coming at you when the bell rings. They not here to play.
Right.
And it set the tone, it elevated the game. Y'all know I don't want to talk about it at all, but y'all know I was fresh out of my last year and a half. And I took all of my pains, my traumas, and my vulnerabilities into this movie. If I tried to go and shoot Black and Blue right now, I don't even know that I could ever tap into what I gave people performance-wise in this movie.
So the rawness of what you was dealing with at the time kind of drove your actions in the movie.
Thank God the timing of this movie happened when it did, because it captured everything that I needed. There wasn't one joke crack. I'm like, let's get scruffy, be ashy. I wish you would try and bring some chapstick over here.
Oh.
I need this crust level
Won't
up.
he do it? Won't he do it?
So you kept it great the whole time.
Yeah.
We got dark, man, and Dion strategically knew at the end of every day he had to bring the energy back up, because we was in that place. And then I would also say, born and raised in Watts, where my city, before I got on, South Central LA, Watts, my city was known for the Watts riots.
Right.
This is police corruption, racism, bigotry, excessive force, murder on the highest level, and we just got fed up in Watts and just started burning everything down. They used Dr. Martin Luther, the president of the United States at the time, called Dr. Martin Luther King, flew him to Watts. There's footage online. I'm not making this up. Dr. King is in Watts helping to calm black people down from burning down the city because we were so angry about police corruption and murder and excessive force. And for me to be born into that, I was carrying the spirit of that, carrying the spirit of Eric Garner, Tamir Rice, Mrs. Jefferson from Dallas, thinking about Biggie. See?
Yeah.
Think about Biggie. His moms will never be able to sing happy birthday to her son ever again.
Right.
This ain't play. This ain't a movie. This is life. So we need y'all to show up because Hollywood will only continue to make movies that win. And I don't want it to just win. Like, oh, look at the box office. I don't really know if this box office could ever top the box office number she's seen opening weekend on me. It might. But the statements that will be made in success, Hollywood will say, we need to start making more movies to speak to what's actually going on right now.
No, gut checking the audience. Like, they definitely took something away with it. It stuck to their ribs.
You
man.
too, because
So,
you screamed at the...
don't do that to Luke Cage. Like, I used to see my man in Harlem. He had the full beard, the gold fronts in. Like, Michael Coulter did his job. So, like, you being from the UK, like, I would imagine by the time you leave New Orleans, you're so, like, entrenched in New Orleans culture. Like, if they had to give you a New Orleans rap name, if Naomie Harris went into rap, what would your rap name be?
Oh my gosh, I don't know. What would you give me? You know me so well now. What would it be?
MC Quiet Savage.
I like that.
Let's go. Come on. Stop playing.
Quiet Savage.
MC Quiet Savage.
And maybe like
Quiet
6 years
Savage,
in, you do a
yes.
transition because people like to change the names. You a little British.
Yeah, I like that one as well.
Baby Brit.
Yeah.
I'm here for it.
Baby Powder. Come on.
So we got a game that we like to play when people come into it at a time. What you got?
No,
Go
I just
for
had
it.
another question I wanted to ask.
Please,
Tyrese.
man.
I mean, switching gears a little bit, I cried yesterday watching Wendy Williams with you being on there. So how do you feel about that? I mean, it's like I'm glad we haven't banned you from here, from
Thank
this
you.
nation.
Thank you.
So we would never do that. So I mean, how did that affect you? I mean, did it?
I mean, Wendy.
Wait, first explain what happened.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
I didn't see
lost.
that. I didn't know about that.
Tyrese, used to go Wendy on the regular. They kind of good friends or whatever.
Right.
Wendy Williams' husband,
Know about good
is the-
friends, but go ahead.
Yeah, oh well, then it was the beast, and they going through a turbulent divorce. But come to find out, Wendy Williams' husband allegedly banned Tyrese.
Not allegedly.
Oh, well, he banned Tyrese from
I'm
the
here
show
to
because he
confirm
thought Tyrese was probably loving Wendy. Were you loving her like
No,
you
no.
thought?
He accused me of flirting
Yeah.
with Wendy when
That's
I did
so
an
petty.
interview with her.
That is so petty.
He had a whole baby.
like you.
But that ain't none of my business.
But you
Okay,
killing.
I'm just saying,
But
like-
you ruining business like that. Yeah, whatever.
Well, here's the thing. What she left out, which I also said to her, because I'm a man first, right? Me and Kevin had a man-to-man about it. We had a conversation on the phone. It was like an hour and a half, and we just kind of talked through whatever he was thinking, whatever he was feeling, whatever those insecurities were. And I just said to him, look, bro, with all due respect, Wendy ain't my type, bro.
Okay.
And
That's
she
your
wasn't
wife.
either, evidently.
I didn't know she was. I'm like, he's like, bro, you see the wedding band? I said, bro, I didn't even know she was married.
That's so petty, though.
But
I
he's
mean,
like, you see that wedding? I said, bro, you know how many women wear wedding bands that are not married, that are not engaged? They just use it as a way
Deflect.
of like getting people up off them. So it was so unexpected and caught me off guard. And we just chopped it up. And this is long before they went through their divorce and the love child. Whatever is going on, that's their business, God bless. Wendy is aggressive. She put everybody business in the street every day. But I pray for her, man, because people, there's a such thing as Anthony Bourdain. There's a such thing as Kate Spade. There's a such thing of people that have all the money and materialistic things in the world. And they're dealing with levels of psychological traumas
Right.
that could make people do some crazy things. So whatever she's dealing with, she may have clowned me and had me on her show every day at the height of my stuff. But I pray for her, man, that she gets through it because she is somebody's mama. She's somebody's daughter. And I just hope she get through it. But, yeah, me and Kevin chopped it up, and we got on the same page. And that's how I was able to get back on the show. But I've only been on there once. So I think I got banned and then unbanned and then banned again. And this was my first time coming back. So, yeah.
Cool. Well, I'm glad that's behind y'all, and I'm glad y'all put that behind y'all. So, listen, we got about 6 minutes left on the clock. Y'all got a lot of big things popping. Black and Blue is the movie. It's in theaters right now. We need y'all to go see it. Bring friends, bring enemies. Maybe y'all walk out friends, right? Now, in addition to this, other bags you guys got coming down the pipeline. You're going to be Miss Penny Money in the new James Bond joint. That's big.
That's right. Yeah.
First African-American one ever, right?
That's awesome.
My God!
Yeah, that's huge, yo.
Yeah,
And sometimes people
congratulations.
complain when
Thank
non-Brits
you.
do Brit things. You know, we never complain when Brits do American things because you guys play Americans better than we do. So,
For real.
so you definitely built for the role. But they was also saying that you might be the villain in Venom,
Venom 2?
My manager's here. I don't know what she's saying about that one.
Can we confirm this live on set, please?
Can
I
we?
mean, it's been announced. I mean, you know.
Look, she's like,
You said it's
I
been
don't know, don't
announced,
get me in
Tyrese?
trouble.
She's saying no. So
Tyrese, you said it was
Tyrese
announced?
said it's been announced.
You said it was announced?
It was announced. But, you know, whatever. You ain't got to confirm it.
Yeah.
It's been announced, but it hasn't
I ain't
been
say
confirmed.
yes.
Okay. We're
Say
going
yes at all.
Well, congratulations if
In
it gets
advance.
confirmed, okay?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what's up.
As if.
All right. Now,
Yeah.
Tyrese, they just wrapped on Fast and Furious. They said Cardi B is in that as well. How was the energy and vibe working on the new one?
Energy was crazy, man. It felt good to be back on set, you know, reconnecting with all my loved ones. We've been at this for 2021 to make 20 years.
Jesus.
20?
That's a long
The
time for
only
a franchise.
non-comic book, non-TV show to ever get to 9. So it's a
Wow.
blessing, gift that keeps on giving.
Okay.
We gonna come with that one. We got Teddy Pendergrass coming up. That's the one that's
Oh, yeah.
exciting.
Still cooking on that
Oh,
one.
no, you gonna kill that.
Oh,
I already
yeah.
know about. Yeah, you're gonna.
R&B gonna get
Are you done
re-sparked.
shooting it?
No, we gonna rock
okay.
that probably at the end of 2020.
gonna-
Now, I've never seen you with a full beard. Are you gonna take Mike Coulter's from Black and Blue and use that when you play Teddy Pendergrass? Because his beard was perfect.
Let's just move on to the next question.
All right, cool. Now, we sit in the cheap seats. We hate to see our friends fight. Are you on Rock Cool?
I don't want to talk about that.
All right, man.
Nice sweater, man.
That's a.
Oh,
That would probably
one
be.
of those.
That would
Come
probably
on,
be a
Ty.
no.
Come
I like
on,
this
Black
sweater,
Tie.
man.
All right,
This
cool.
is protected by the
red, the black,
The key.
green. We got a game we like to play where we have two people in the
Okay.
building. It's called
Baby
The Same
Professor.
Damn Time. We're going to ask y'all some questions. Y'all have to answer at the same damn time.
Oh, my
All right?
God. Here we
Out of
go.
all the cast members in Black and Blue.
Naomie gets so nervous
I
about
do,
stuff
I
like
do,
this.
really.
Oh, no, you
nervous.
got this. This is easy.
Okay, all
Okay.
right.
All right. Synchronize.
Okay.
Out of all the cast members in Black and Blue, who forgot their lines the most?
I plead the fifth. I plead
What's
the
it?
fifth. I'm not saying
Tyrese.
anything. I cannot say anything on this one. No answer.
Well, it edited together well.
Right.
It was because her performance was so amazing. It took the words out of my mouth.
Breathtaking. All right.
Breathtaking.
Who cracks the most jokes out of everybody on the set?
Dion.
Deion
Okay.
Taylor, director.
If you were stuck on a deserted island, which cast member would you want to be on the island with you and why?
Tyrese.
My
Because he would
God.
sing to me.
Oh.
Yeah. He actually came to my house and sang to my aunts as well on our piano.
That's a friend.
Yeah. I know. It's very
I'm not
sweet.
following that.
Yeah, it'd be hard to say yourself, right?
I'm not. No, I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna say me.
Exactly.
I just wanna leave it there. That was just so sweet and nice.
Wasn't that
I'ma leave
nice?
that
Oh
alone.
my God.
You see how soft-spoken
And that's
she
so
is?
sweet
And it
of
was
you
a
to
glow
do
to
that,
it.
Wait
though.
till you see her on the movie set.
That was so sweet of you. I know your aunt was like so happy.
They were so
They were
happy.
so- that's so
happy.
sweet.
Yeah.
But you know, I want to say something because it should be said. I know we tight for time. I'm sorry.
No worries.
Don't be talking.
Naomie. Come on, Reese.
I got you. I got
Act
you.
on,
like we
Reese.
already started saying wrap it up.
Reese,
Right.
come on.
Come on.
Naomie had retired from acting,
Why?
and it was the Black and Blue script. She was approaching a year of just deciding, I've been doing this for a long time. Maybe I need to kind of entertain the idea of something else. And the Black and Blue movie came across her desk, and it brought her out of that mini retirement because it means that much. The Black Lives Matter movement is every bit of in the UK. Please tell them the part about police officers and black men have been killed and nothing has happened. Tell them, please, they should know that.
Yeah, in the UK, there have been multiple black deaths in police custody, but there has never been a single arrest of any police officer in the UK.
Wow.
Yeah.
Only
one.
on the black deaths or black or white?
Only on the black deaths.
No arrests.
No arrests.
It's crazy how that mirrors
Yeah.
over it.
It's
Man.
real.
You would have never known. Because, I mean, like, certain bits of information you don't hear about. Do you hear about the stuff that happens here over there?
Yeah, of course. Like we have, when, you know, the whole Eric Garner happened, we all marched. You know, we have the Black Lives Matters movement over there as well. So I think we know a lot more about what's happening here than you guys know what's happening in the UK.
So what made you want to give up acting?
Well, I've been doing this since I was 9. So I've been
Okay.
doing it 35 years. And I
Okay.
got to a point that I was just burnt out. And also after Moonlight, which was an amazing experience. But, you know, when you do award season, you spend 5 months on the road just promoting,
Yeah,
which isn't
press.
doing something that you love, you know?
Yeah.
Or that's not what I signed up. You know, I didn't get into this business to do press.
Press,
you know what I mean?
right.
Like,
Right.
I got into this business because I love playing characters and I love to get under the skin of characters. And so I was just burnt out,
Understood.
basically.
You know,
So
Monique-
what do you do in your downtime if you weren't acting?
I went to India. I spent a month traveling, and I also started researching getting into the nail business. So I was going
to open a nail salon.
I did.
That's
She wanted to be
American of
regular.
you.
She wanted to do regular like things.
Yeah, I wanted
She
to
wanted
regular
people to
nine
go on
5
Yelp and
job.
complain about their cuticles. Black and Blue.
Go see the movie. So let's just say if there was a situation, pop it off, man, and you had to get one person from your cast.
It would be Naomie.
Same damn time question. So y'all both have to answer the same damn time.
It'd be
if,
Naomie.
if it was about to pop off and you needed one person to fight on your side, who you got? 3, 2, 1, go.
It'd be Naomie.
Who you got?
Tyrese.
Even with the bad leg?
Well, before the bad leg.
Okay.
Yeah.
The bad leg wasn't bad the whole time. It got better. I used Neosporin.
Yeah, and y'all gonna find an amazing use for crazy glue as well, right? We learned a lot in this movie. So, yo,
I
man,
can't wait to see it. I
Yo,
can't
thank you for
wait.
coming through. And Gary's a hard movie critic, so if you had to give Gary the 30-second elevator pitch on why he should see Black and Blue, what do you tell him?
Black and Blue is the only thing that matters this weekend because it speaks to what we live every single day as blacks and Latinos in America. She captures corruption and murder on her body cam as a police officer, black woman in New Orleans, and people from her own police force are on a mission for 12 hours to kill her, to stop her from putting that footage that she captured in her body cam and turn it in. There's a difference between snitching and whistleblowing. We want to activate more people that work for us in the city, that take an oath in office and get paid from taxpayers' dollars to say, if you see something, say something, because we are tired of burying our young black men and women and Latinos in the hood. We matter. If you are a part of a community of people that will say, it's really sad to see what they are dealing with, you're a part of the problem. Go see Black and Blue. The statements need to be made on behalf of the culture, on behalf of what we live. Thank you in advance.
Yo, real quick, speaking of whistleblowing, Tank did an interview.
I'm not talking about that.
No, yeah. Yeah, because y'all was in a group. Y'all still in the group together?
Please.
Okay.
It was you taking Genuine, right?
I don't know nothing about none of that. Black and
don't?
Blue.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Can you explain what he meant?
I can't explain
any
nothing.
idea
I
just
didn't
what
even
you
watch it. I
think
don't
of what
see
he meant?
nothing.
Well, let me tell you what he said.
No,
he
I don't
said
want to talk.
something about sucking a dick, and if you suck one dick, you suck
Black
another
and
one.
blue.
You know, you suck one. Once you
You
suck
know,
one, then
Black
you
and blue, you
then
suck
you
all.
might then
Crazy.
you might suck another one, and you're not sure until you
It's
suck the
crazy
second one
because,
if you are gay or
Your
not.
logo for
Happens
this
to be
is
black and blue.
It
See?
is black and
It
blue.
is amazing.
And this is shaped like
8
a
years
dick
of us
that you're
being on the air
holding.
led to this moment.
and Tank, that's the TV we showed Tank on saying that he sucked one dick. He didn't say he sucked the dick.
It was
But what he said was,
blue.
when a guy sucks the dick, he's not sure what he is yet until he gets the second one. Then he realizes if he likes it or not.
Make
So
some
what
noise
does
for
that mean?
Naomie Harris and Tyrese Gibson. Go see Black and Blue.
Yo.